We enter the portal and we're transported to another dimension.
Hello, it's me, Olive Stein, internationally celebrated businesswoman and owner of Portal Radio. Welcome to the very first episode of the Portal Podcast. The podcast that can transport you anywhere to find out about anything. In this episode, you'll be transported to far-flung places with passport to paradise. Investigate the dastardly deeds of the big bad wolf in Only Villains in the Building. Take part in a big debate as part of our It's All Greek to Me series and discover the wonders of space with stellar insights. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Sit back, relax, and journey through the portal with episode 1 of the Portal Podcast. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Talk Fantasy Stories. We are Studio 2. Today we are going to teach you about how to make a really good fantasy story. Have you ever heard of wizards, dragons or magical lands? Well, guess what? They're all part of fantasy stories. Hi, I'm here with some story experts. Hi, we are so excited to talk about fantasy stories today. What makes a story a fantasy story? Oh, thanks. Good question. A fantasy story is full of magic and make-believe characters and things that can't happen in real life. Because I could be fire or a wizard with a magic wand.
Those are things that only happen in fantasies.
That sounds amazing. So in fantasy stories, we get to use our imagination. Exactly. In a fantasy story, anything can happen.
There is some important things that make fantasy stories fun.
First, you need magical creatures. Maybe a friendly dragon, a unicorn, or even a talking animal. Oh, hang on, we have a caller on the line. Hi, caller. What do you think makes a great fantasy story?
I think magic is super important. Like a wizard, that would be awesome.
I love the idea. Magic always makes a story more exciting. Thanks for calling.
I agree that magic makes stories so much fun.
We have another caller on the phone. Could you tell me what makes a fantasy story great? Hi, I'm here with my friend. We called in because we love fantasy stories. A big part of a fantasy story is an adventure. It's usually a big adventure. You might have to find treasure. You might have to save a village. Or you might have to find new magical friends. Ooh, treasure sounds exciting. Oh, so in a fantasy story, the characters have to do something big and brave. Exactly, and don't forget athlete heroes.
Like never before. From gods to heroes, the tales are free. Dive right in, it's all Greek to me.
Hello and welcome welcome to It's All Greek to Me, the podcast all about the ancient Greeks. Today we're diving into the ultimate showdown, Athens versus Sparta. Which city-state was the best place to live?
We will explore how boys and girls lived, education, government, armies, and even where these two famous city-states were located. Let's see if Athens or Sparta comes out on top.
It's going to be a great debate, but don't worry, we'll keep it friendly. Let's get started. Let's talk about boys. In Athens, boys went to school to learn reading, writing, maths, music, and even sports. They trained their brains to be super smart. Doesn't that sound awesome?
Maybe, but in Sparta, boys were trained to be strong warriors from age 7. They learned how to fight, wrestle, and survive. They were tough and ready to protect their city-state. That's way cooler.
Sure, but in Athens, boys got to think creatively and become great leaders, artists and thinkers. I'd take that over wrestling all day. Yeah, but can your poets stop an invading army? Spartan boys could, and they did!
Okay, let's talk about girls. In Sparta, girls trained to be strong too. They ran, jumped and threw javelins. People thought strong girls made strong babies. Plus, they could own land and had more freedom.
That's impressive, but in Athens, girls were taught at home to run the household and take care of their families. They learned skills like weaving and cooking, things that kept the city running smoothly.
But they didn't get to go outside much or have as many rights. Spartan girls were way more independent.
Maybe, but Athenian girls were great at keeping traditions alive, and that's just as important.
In Athens, education was everything. Boys learned about philosophy, science and public speaking. Athens was the birthplace of democracy, and smart Athenians helped run it.
In Sparta, education was about survival and teamwork. Spartan kids learned how to stay brave and work together as a group. That's what made the Spartan army unbeatable.
But isn't it more exciting to learn new ideas and invent things? Athens was home to some of the smartest people in history, like Socrates and Plato.
True, but Spartans didn't need fancy speeches. They let the action speak for them on the battlefield.
Speaking of government, Athens was a democracy. Citizens voted on big decisions, which meant everyone had a voice. That's pretty cool, right? Unless you weren't a citizen. In Sparta, they had 2 kings and a council of elders. It was more about strong leadership than endless debates.
Maybe, but Spartan leaders made quick, powerful decisions. No arguing, just action.
Okay, now for my favourite topic, the army. Sparta had the best warriors in all of Greece. They trained every day. They were unbeatable.
Well, Athens had an amazing navy. They built fast, strong ships and defeated huge enemies, like the Persian Empire at sea. That's pretty impressive too. Land battles are way cooler. Spartans were like the superheroes of ancient Greece.
Superheroes with no boat. Good luck getting across the sea without a navy.
Finally, let's talk about location. Athens was right by the sea, which made it a great place for trade and travel. They had access to cool stuff from all over the world.
But Sparta was surrounded by mountains, which kept it safe from invaders. Plus, the land was perfect for farming.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather live near the ocean and eat delicious seafood?
Nope,
I'll take safety and fresh Spartan crops any day.
So, there you have it. Athens, the city of democracy and art and smart thinkers. It's the perfect place to live if you love learning and creativity.
And Sparta, the land of strength, bravery and unbeatable warriors. It's the best place for teamwork and toughness.
Which city-state do you think was the best? Let us know.
Thanks for listening to It's All Greek to Me. We'll see you next time for more ancient adventures.
Bye for now.
Dive right in, it's all Greek to me.
Hey, it's Levi from Masterpiece Moments. This week in art we have been doing tessellations. Isabel, do you know anything about tessellations?
Yeah. Did you know, Levi, some of MC Escher's masterpieces are called Waterfall, Drawing Hands, Ascending and Descending, 3 words and many more exciting art pieces.
Hey Jensen, tessellations were invented about 400 BC, used for wall decorations formed by patterns of clay tiles.
Amazing fact, Lexi. Did you know MC Escher started tessellations in 1925? The artist MC Escher was born in 1898, 17th of June, and he died on the 27th of March, 1972. Tune in next week for more fun.
Welcome to Earth Explorers in Studio 5.
Hi, this is Beth. This week we have been learning about longitude and latitude.
So this is nature. Anyway, I said we're not doing nature. What did I do? Okay, enough of me. Bye. Okay, hi. This is Violet. Okay, so longitude and latitude. Okay, nature's not sad, but I just can. Hey, Abigail.
Yeah.
Did you know that longitude and latitude meet at 0 degrees?
Hi, it's Abigail. Jacob, did you know there's a line of longitude called Greenwich Meridian and it goes through a town called Greenwich?
Hi, it's Anthony. Did you know the capital city of the USA? That's right, Washington, D.C. Thanks for listening to Earth Explorers. Bye. Welcome to Portal Radio. Speaking from Stellar Insights, this week we have been learning about space, Studio 5.
Joshua, did you know that space is completely silent? Scientists think that Mercury was hit by another planet, and they think that the planet that hit Mercury ripped off the shell, and there's just the core floating in the solar system.
Joshua, why did the cow want to be an astronaut?
I don't know.
So she could see the Milky Way. Lola,
Yeah,
why did this alien go to Saturn?
I don't know.
To go ring shopping.
My name's Harley.
Hi, my name's Alex.
Hi, my name's Bobby.
In science, we did a fruit solar system. We had lots of different kinds of fruits. Did you know, Alex, that all the planets mixed together twice isn't the same size of Jupiter?
No.
What do you give an angry alien?
What?
Lots of space. Alex, do you know any space facts?
Yes. Did you know there are 8 planets in the solar system? There is dwarf planets as well. There are over billions of stars. What's money called in space?
What?
Starbucks.
Hi, this is Studio 5, page 10, and I'm passing to Eva.
Guess what we've been learning about in English, Amelia?
What?
we've been doing commercials about the planet unknown, which was really interesting.
Oh wow! Did you know sci-fi stories normally include laser guns? Do you know any more, Freya?
Well, I think lots of sci-fi stories include robots, space, and other futuristic stuff.
Goodbye for now.
Bye! This is Ava from the book Nook. Today we are reviewing Matilda, passing it to Sienna. This is Sienna. Cheers, Ava. I am talking about Miss Trunchbull. I would like to say I do not like Miss Trunchbull. She's too rough, let's just say. 9 and over would be perfect. Why? Because let's just say she's a bit too intense, Eva. Signing off the book Nook. What did you say?
I am Grace.
Hello, I'm George. Hello, I'm Amelia.
And I am Lucy.
We're from Studio 5.
And we're going to be doing Game Changers this week. This week we have been testing games on Purple Moss.
I did Wondrous Maze by William and Pitch Battle by Stanley.
And I am doing Treasure of Outer Space and Tears for Fears. And I did Mommy's Revenge and Trick or Treat.
Grace, did you know that the first computer mouse was made of wood?
Why did the computer keep freezing? It had too many windows open.
Bye!
Who's behind the sneaky plot? Who's the one to blame? A wolf, a witch, a troll, perhaps are they all the same? A twisty trail of mischief where the clues keep thrilling. It's only villains in the building.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Villains in the Building. We are looking at a big bad wolf.
We know he's been causing lots of trouble.
We're going to tell you how to catch him.
That's right, we've been tracking the big bad wolf.
Guess what? We've found his track.
We've made a wanting poster to warn everybody about him. We talked to the big bad wolf by himself.
Let's go with the wolf tracks. Do you remember what they look like? They have big footprints on the ground. And you see footprints the wolf is in here. The big bad wolf was last wearing Granny's clothes.
He has big, furry and sharp teeth. His eyes are sneaky too.
If you see a wolf like that, run away. We talked to the big bad wolf. He said he was hungry and he likes to trick people.
We told the wolf that's naughty.
If you see him, don't go near him. That's it for today's episode. Only Villains in the Building. We hope you have it fun listening.
Because he's catching the big bad wolf.
Stay out there safe.
Keep looking for sneaky wolves.
It's only villains in the building.
Pack your bags, let's take a flight. New adventures every night. Stories, sights, and endless skies. Your passport to paradise.
Hi everyone, welcome to Passport to Paradise, the podcast where we travel to amazing places around the world. We are your tour guides. Today we're off to Greece. It's a country full of mountains and beaches and thousands of islands. Plus, it's the land of ancient myths and delicious food. Are you ready? I'm so ready. Let's jump in and discover the magic of Greece together.
Greece is in the southern Europe and it's surrounded by 3 seas, the Aegean, the Ionian and the Mediterranean. That means there are beaches everywhere.
Not just beaches, Greece also has thousands of islands. Some are tiny and others, like Crete, are pretty big. You could spend years trying to visit them all.
And don't forget about the mountains. The tallest one is Mount Olympus. It's 2,917 meters tall. And guess what? In Greek mythology, that's where the gods lived.
Wow! Greece also has lakes and forests, so it's not just sandy beaches. It's like a giant outdoor playground.
Now let's talk about food, because Greece has some seriously yummy dishes. Have you ever heard of moussaka?
It's layers of eggplant, potato and spiced meat topped with creamy sauce. It's so good, and if you have a sweet tooth, try baklava. It's a pastry with honey and nuts, like a crunchy sweet treat.
Greeks also eat lots of fresh veggies, olive oil and fish, and tzatziki. That's a yogurt dip with cucumber and garlic. It's super tasty with pita bread.
Now I'm hungry. Can we stop for a snack?
Let's finish the episode first.
Greece is full of amazing places to visit. First stop, Athens, the capital city. It's packed with cool ancient ruins like the Acropolis and the Parthenon. Imagine walking where ancient Greeks once lived.
Or how about the islands? Santorini is famous for its white buildings and super pretty sunsets. And Mykonos is great for its beaches and fun.
If you're into myths, go to Crete and see the Palace of Knossos, where the Minotaur legend began. There's also Delphi, where ancient Greeks asked the oracle for advice. It's like ancient magic.
There's so much to explore, and you'll never run out of adventures in Greece.
Before we go, let's share some fun facts. Did you know Greece has over 10 million people?
And the official language is Greek, one of the oldest languages in the world. Oh, and the weather is awesome. Hot summers and mild winters make it a great place to visit anytime.
Greece also has neighbours. It shares borders with Albania, Bulgaria, North Macedonia and Turkey. It's like a big cultural crossroads.
Wow! Greece is definitely a place full of wonders.
That's it for today's adventure on Passport to Paradise.
We hope you enjoyed learning all about Greece.
Don't forget to subscribe so you can join us on our next trip.
Until then, keep dreaming big and exploring the world.
Bye for now!
Story sights and endless skies, your passport to paradise.
Every week a wonder vibe, things you never knew arrived, facts that make your senses fly. Tune in now, don't pass us by.
Welcome to our podcast Weekly Wonders,
the show where we share fantastic facts
and fascinating insights for your curious minds everywhere.
Let's dive right into with today's wonders. Here's a shell of a story for you. Did you know the oldest living turtle is named Jonathan?
That's right, Jonathan is a Seychelles giant tortoise who is over 190 years old. He's been alive since the early 1830s and even outlived the British Empire.
Imagine all the history he's seen. A living legend, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of strength and longevity, did you know a silverback gorilla can lift an outstanding 1,800 pounds? That's more than 10 times their body weight.
Wow, nature really doesn't mess around when it comes to power. But here's one more fact to stretch your imagination. If you laid out all your veins in a human body, end to end, they could wrap around it almost 4 times.
That's over 100,000 kilometres of blood vessels inside of us. Talk about built-in highway system.
Jonathan the turtle, gorilla strength and earth-wrapping veins. It's incredible what nature can do.
Stay tuned for more mind-blowing facts next week on Weekly Wonders!
Tune in into the beat inside. Talking heart valves open wide. From head to toe we glide and ride. Blood pumps strong like the rising tide. The circulation station, here we go. Where your blood flows, all we know.
Welcome to our podcast, The Circulation Station.
The podcast where we share interesting information and real-life facts about our amazing human body.
Let's kick things off with some fascinating facts about our circulation system. Here's one to pump you up. Did you know that your heart beats about 100,000 times a day?
That's over 35 million beats a year. Your heart's definitely working overtime to keep you alive and well. Here's another amazing fact. Your blood makes a full circuit around your body in about 60 seconds. That's right. It takes just 1 minute for your blood to travel from your heart through your organs and back again. Incredible. And here's a fact that'll make your blood rush. Your circulatory system moves about 5 litres of blood through your body every minute. That's equivalent to 7,000 litres every day.
It's amazing to think about how efficiently the system works behind the scenes. And that's just the beginning. There's so much more to learn about the amazing system. Keep you going.
Stick around for more fascinating facts next time on
Circulation Station!
Poetry flows.
This is the Rhyme Room.
Discuss poetry from history and beyond. Explore the words and worlds of poetry past and present.
Today we're diving into The Highwayman by Alfred Nook, a classic narrative poem filled with romance, danger and unforgettable imagery.
The poem is set in a dramatic moonlit landscape and noises use some vivid vocabulary to paint the scene. Take the word torrent, which describes in a rushing, overwhelming flow.
Then there was a phrase, the road was a rabbit of moonlight. Such a beautiful metaphor. It is not the only describe the highway, but it also gives it the almost magical quality settings the stage.
Who could forget claret? It's a term used to describe the rich red wine-like colour of the blood in the tragic climax of the...
If you haven't read it yet, it's a must. Join us next time and as we explore more poetic gems from history and beyond.
The Rhyme Room.
Tune in now, it's time to start. Balance bites, the place so smart. Health tips, food and exercise. Living well, it's no surprise.
Welcome to our podcast, The Balance Bites.
The podcast where we share amazing healthy food recipes
from different cultures around the world. Today, we're taking a flavourful trip to Pakistan to talk about one of the country's most iconic dishes, biryani.
Oh, biryani, a dish that's colourful as it is delicious. It's a rice-based dish made with a blend of aromatic spices, tender meat or vegetables, and sometimes a sprinkle of saffron, which makes it an orange colour.
One thing that makes biryani so special is the layering. The cooked rice and spiced meat or veggies are carefully laid and then it all steams up together to infuse the flavours.
And it's surprisingly healthy if you balance your ingredients. Add plenty of veggies or opt for lean protein like chicken or fish to make it lighter.
Pair it with a refreshing side like cucumber or simple salad for a complete, balanced meal.
So why not give biryani a try? It's a true masterpiece of flavour and tradition.
Join us next time for more delicious recipes and culture inspiration On
The balance fight!
Got it through the past and present true. From castles in the mist to skies so blue. TM tales from every nook. Written unveiled, come take a look.
Welcome to our podcast, Britain Unveiled.
The podcast where we uncover fascinating facts about Britain, Isles, from history to geography and everything in between.
Let's start with the basics. The British Isles is a group of islands that includes two main ones, Great Britain and Ireland, as well as 6,000 smaller islands. It's made up of 4 countries, England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland.
And each region has its own unique charm and services. Take England for example, it's home to bustling cities like London, known for its iconic landmarks like the Tower of London.
Ireland, on the other hand, offers breathtaking landscapes like Highland and the world-famous whiskey.
Don't forget Wales, where you'll find an incredible national parks like Snowdonia, and in Northern Ireland there's a striking giant's Causeway and a strong heritage of shipbuilding after Belfast was where the Titanic was built.
So whether it's the rich history, the diverse geography or the unique services in each region, the British Isles truly have something for everyone.
Stay tuned for more insights and discoveries about Britain on
Britain Unveiled!
Welcome to the drawing board. Tips and tricks you can't ignore. Sketching dreams with every word. Artist secrets you'll absorb. A drawing board where talents grow. Brush and pencil steal the show. Tune in now, take a chance. Create your art in every glance.
Welcome to our podcast for a drawing board.
The podcast where we share our tips and tricks
to help you improve your sketching and unleash your creativity.
Today we're diving into a fascinating subject, sketching the human heart. It's a complex but rewarding subject for artists of all levels.
Absolutely. Tip number 1. Start with basic shapes. Break the heart down into simple forms, like oval and teardrops, to map out its oval structure before adding detail.
That's a great way to get started. Tip 2. Focus on proper motions. The heart is slightly tilted in the chest, so remember to angle your drawing accordingly and keep the size of the chambers balanced.
And tip 3. Add texture and depth by studying references. The human heart isn't smooth. Use shading to highlight veins, arteries and the overall muscular texture for a realistic look.
Those are fantastic tips. Sketching the human heart is not just a challenge, it's a chance to capture something truly extraordinary.
So grab your pencils and give it a go. Practice makes perfect.
And remember, there's no wrong way to start. Just let your creativity flow.
Join us for next time for more tips and tricks on
Drawing board!
Be kind, rewind for your soul. Find your peace, make yourself whole. Take a step to mental peace. Let your worries find release.
Welcome to our podcast, Be Kind, Rewind. The podcast where we share motivational quotes
to help nurture your mental health and spread kindness to those around you.
Today we're divided into simple yet powerful ways to boost your mental well-being while staying kind to yourself and others.
Tip number 1. Take time for self-care, whether it's going for a walk, journaling, or just sitting in silence with a drink. Small acts of care can make a big difference in how you feel.
That's so true. And tip 2, take a moment each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for. It could be as simple as appreciating a good meal or a kind word from a friend.
And tip 3, always be kind, not just to others, but yourself too. Speak to yourself kindness, and a little kindness can go a long way.
Here's a quote to wrap it all together. The mind must think kind. That simple act of kindness can brighten someone's entire day, including your own.
Join us next time for more motivational quotes and mental health tips on
Be Kind, Rewind!
Step into the world where words can play. Rhyme and rhythm lead the way. Laughter and wonder all around. Welcome to the poetry playground.
We've been looking at poems in Studio 3.
Not just any poems, nonsense poems. A nonsense poem is one which mixes real words with nonsense words to make it more interesting.
Today, Eddie, Emily and Aidan are going to read the nonsense poem Owl and the Pussycat, written by Edward Lear.
The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a big European green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money, wrapped up in a £5 note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh pussy my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, you are, what a beautiful pussy you are.
Pussy said to the owl, you elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married, or soon we have travelled, but what should we do for a ring? We sail away for a year and a day to where the bong trees grow. And there in the wood a piggy wood stood with a ring at the end of his nose, the ring at the end of his nose.
Dear figure, you ring to sell for 1 shilling, you ring so the piggy I will. So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. They died on mince and slices of quince which they ate with a runcible spoon, and hand in hand on the edge of the sand they danced by the light of the moon, the moon. They danced by the light of the moon.
And that's all from Studio 3 today. We'll be back next week with some more awesome content.
We entered the portal and were transported to another dimension.